Take the chocolate moon pie, the vanilla moon pie, set them down diagonal in your bowl, press them down, boom. You take the Swiss Miss cocoa, drop one on one, empty the contents onto one moon pie. Make sure it's empty. Get your other Swiss Miss for your other one, empty it. All the contents out of it onto your vanilla moon pie. So both of your moon pies are covered, as you can see. Take your top, put it on, walk your ass to the microwave. Give you about 30 seconds, maybe 35 in the microwave without the top. And then both of these will swell up almost all the way up into the bowl. You get you a spoon and knead them together with the cocoa and work it. You gotta work it. It becomes like a brownie nugget mix that is out of this world. Heed my warning, you will become addicted. Thank you very much.
DC the Voice, Alabama Prisoner Profiles. What's going on with y'all, man? Make sure y'all continue to like, subscribe, share the content, leave a comment, send a super thanks. Make sure y'all continue to bless the Cash App and the PayPal $Bama Prison Files with 2 S's, man. Say, man, y'all need to go check out that last video I just dropped on some positive ish about them folks, them prisoners that just graduated from Staten. Once again, from Auburn, that were housed at Staten Correctional Facility. Once again, congratulate to those 11 gentlemen. One more thing, in an unfortunate set of circumstances, right? I'm sorry to disappoint everybody who's been wanting another interview with Pitbull and stuff like that. The truth is, folks has been on the run for quite some time. And they finally got him last week, and he done high-speeded them folks, allegedly tried to run in some more shit. So that boy is super funny. Free him. Y'all get at me in the socials if y'all trying to write, bro, or put it in the description when y'all donate to the channel in the Cash App or the PayPal. Let me know it's for Pitbull. I'll make sure that gets to him, but he's probably not gonna need it because his wife, which has rolled out multiple bids with him already, is more than likely gonna make sure he's straight once she calms down. But she is pissed, and I was like, what do you think's going on? She was like, DC, I'm 100% certain he's headed back to the penitentiary. So, and I guess going back to, that's also why he wouldn't share a lot of the crazy stories he's got that I wanted him to share on the channel, like this one about him having a Swiss cheese some folks that was one of them apparently pretty high up and affiliated, and he got transferred behind it. And I'm like, dang, bro, you need to bring that to the channel. Like, hell no, bro. I guess he always thought that he could potentially end up back in prison, and basically after that altercation transfer, I'm like, so they transferred you? What if you would have came back out? You ain't worried about niggas just eating you and getting on your head? You know, oh, shit, they say I'm a gangster, man. Either I come out, it's gonna be a dead issue because I just foiled the hit on myself and hit them first, or we're gonna shoot it out again. Shit, in the words of Hood Educated, the cold-blooded demonstration. So, free folks, y'all get at me about that. Now, we're getting to these backlog of cases, like I said, from the holidays. And I also was thinking I get about 10 videos together for y'all. I'm going to crank a membership and we going to start there, right? Now, today, I'm bringing y'all a story which transpired on Christmas Eve, in which a prisoner was found unresponsive in his rack at Bibb County Correctional Facility, making their presence known in this everlasting web of chaos, which is the Alabama Department of Corrections. Let's hop right into that right now. What is it like to learn that your child passed while incarcerated on Christmas Eve? when they were set to be released 2 weeks later. That is the tragic reality Yvonne Staten is enduring, which Sheehan calls unimaginable. Staten's son, Davon Warren, died on December 24th, 2023 at Bibb County Correctional Facility. Now, a little bit about Mr. Warren and who he was from what I was able to find on the internet about his criminal history, right? 2011, Hueytown, Alabama. 3 Bessemer men have been arrested today in connection with the robbery of a Hueytown pharmacy this morning and have all been charged with first-degree robbery and kidnapping. Hueytown police identified the men as John Lewis Canada Jr., 42, Devon Jamal Warren, 19, and Nayland Trevon Simpson, 17. Each was being sent to the Jefferson County Jail in Birmingham this afternoon on bonds totaling $150K. Officers nabbed the trio shortly after 9:50 a.m. The robbery of Stevens Pharmacy at 2600 15th Street Road, Hueytown, Police Sergeant Michael Shoup said. Warren and Simpson were seen fleeing from the store running on foot by police who had been tipped off to the robbery by a witness, Shoup said. Both were captured a short time later. A K-9 team from William E. Donaldson Correctional Facility assisted in capturing Canada, who was hiding in a bush at a home on Short 15th Street, Shoup said. 2 employees of the pharmacy were tied up but unharmed, Shoup said. The trio had attempted to steal about 6,000 pills and several bottles of liquid controlled substances. So that's the drink, right? But all the drugs were recovered, the authorities said. They did not take any money. So this would be Mr. Warren's first trip to the Alabama Department of Corrections. It's unclear. I couldn't find out how much time he got for this, but I know he did go to prison and he was released on or before 2020, right? Now on to his present day case, which has him in the Alabama Department of Corrections. 2020, Bessemer, Alabama. According to Bessemer Police Department, 3 suspects have been charged in a shooting that happened last month. Bessemer Police said on June 27th, officers responded to a call of a person shot in the 1800 block of 18th Avenue. Once on the scene, police said an officer administered aid to the victim until the Bessemer Fire Department arrived. The victim was taken to UAB Hospital in Birmingham. Police said after evidence technicians assessed the scene and information was gathered from witnesses by detectives, it was determined that the victim had been in an altercation. Police said there were 3 suspects involved in the altercation with the victim at the gas station during which the victim was shot. Bessemer police reported that the victims are an unnamed 17-year-old, 28-year-old Davon Warren, and 21-year-old Jalen Horn. So it's damn near 10 years after that first crime and conviction. The unnamed juvenile was charged with attempted murder, robbery first degree, and certain persons forbidden to possess firearms for a bond totaling $93,000. Davon Warren himself was charged with attempted murder, robbery first degree, and certain persons forbidden to possess firearms. Horn was charged with attempted murder and robbery first with a bond totaling $90,000. Now, back to the present day article about his passing. Quote, I just can't even describe it, Yvonne Staten said. I hear people say that it's just like a nightmare. APR reported on Warren's death originally, and the Alabama Department of Corrections confirmed his passing in a statement. Quote, on Sunday, December 24th, 2023, an inmate death was reported at Bibb County Correctional Facility. The Alabama Department of Corrections stated, quote, inmate Davon Warren was discovered unresponsive in his bed. He was transferred to the healthcare unit where life-saving measures were attempted but were unsuccessful. Warren was pronounced deceased by the attending physician, unquote. However, APR was informed by a source that the life-saving measures that Warren allegedly received made no difference because rigor mortis had already set in. That means them was stiff and cold for y'all that don't know what rigor mortis means. Staten said she found out from Warren's aunt, who knew an individual in the prison, that her son had passed away. It took her calling the prison herself to have the prison chaplain flatly confirm the tragic news. Staten said all the chaplain said to her was, quote, ma'am, he passed, which resulted in Staten bursting into tears. Then the chaplain called Staten's mother and asked how they found out Warren passed away. Staten was taken aback at how he cared more about how they found out that her son had died and never appeared sympathetic. Quote, "Didn't call back and say my condolences or nothing," Staten said. Staten said she has not heard from a warden of the facility yet since Warren's death, as she has been told they would remain out until January 2nd. Staten questioned, quote, "Well, who's running the prison then?" Obviously not. Anyway, Staten also revealed that Warren was being held at a county jail after being acquitted of his charges on November 21st. Staten said she believed Warren would remain at the prison until an individual who covered his time papers at Bibb County Courthouse returned from the holidays. But Staten said Warren called her on December 21st and told her he thinks they're going to send him back to the prison after testing him for COVID-19, which is the protocol for transfers. Staten said Warren then passed just 48 hours later after arriving back at Bibb County Correctional Center. It is unclear why Warren was moved and who made the decision to move him. Staten said that even Warren's attorney, Marcelin Angwin, did not know Warren was moved back until Staten told Angwin he was found unresponsive at the prison. Quote, "Why did they send him back to Bibb County? I don't know," Staten said. Quote, "His lawyer doesn't know, nobody knows, but my son wasn't down there 48 hours before he was unalive." Warren's death is under investigation by the Alabama Department of Corrections Law Enforcement Services Division, and Staten believes someone intentionally harmed her son. Warren was going home on January 9th. Staten told APR he already made plans to get a job at a steel mill and buy his own home to take care of his children. She said her son was serious about doing better in his life and that he was not a liar. Staten admitted that the experience has taken a toll on her as she has had to get on antidepressants, has hardly slept or eaten, and has struggled every day since her son's passing. However, Staten is determined to get accountability and justice for Warren. Quote, "I just want to bring some awareness to this because his unaliving is not going to be in vain," Staten said. Lord have mercy. There y'all have it, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Condolences to the Staten and Warren family, as well as this gentleman's children. Another young man here swallowed up and spit out by the monster that is the Alabama Department of Corrections. Like, share, subscribe. Super thanks. Cash App, PayPal. DC The Voice. Alabama Prisoner Profiles.